Hey everybody, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and today this is our Vote to Mock series. So you guys voted, and the Ideas Friends set number 21319, made the cut. You guys voted for it, and it is going to be mocked out. So let's rock this mock. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do before I actually mock anything out is go ahead and build the original set. That way I get an idea of what techniques they use, because essentially I don't want to completely transform the build. Most of the time I don't want to do that anyway. But basically what I want to do is I want to keep the essence of the build, but just expand on it, okay? There are times where I actually just mock it out completely and transform it and do something completely different with the set. But with this particular set, because it's got a really great outline or interior for a modular building, I want to go ahead and make this a full modular building. So this video is basically to showcase step by step what I'm going to do with this build. Hope you guys enjoy. Check it out. So for the most part, like I said, what I like to do is I like to build the original set and then expand from there. With this particular set, what I've already done is basically set aside the bags over, they are on my right hand side, and then essentially I'm just going to go bag by bag, one by one, and go from there. Okay, everybody, so bag one down, or both bag ones down, out of the six. So far, so good of a build. I made a couple errors here and there, but nothing too crazy. Um, Overall, I think it's an interesting layout. Um, it's kind of hard to really make comments at this point, just because it is, like I said, it is a little funky, and it is like I don't see the big picture. Now, to give you a little backstory on my point of view, I was never into the show. The reason I got it was because I felt it went really well with the modular buildings, or mocking something out to make it a full-fledged building, something along those lines. But again, so far, it's not too bad. I will kind of save a little bit more judgment until the end. I will say that I'm not sure if this is going to be, or this might be a part 1 or part 2 or part 3 series. The reason for that is because I did take a break to eat, because it was dinner time, and while I was eating, I was surfing the net, and I did find a couple videos on them showcasing that there might be, or there are rumors that they might be continuing the Friends line, in that they're bringing in apartments and they might be lining these up. And if that's the case, then I might go ahead and just adapt that to this building altogether, so that it's in one cohesive build. I do know that a lot of people incorporated the Big Bang Theory into this build, or have done a mock with the Big Bang Theory being like the second floor. They did like a rooftop garden of some kind, all that kind of fun stuff. For me, I also do know that I believe the Seinfeld set for ideas got approved, and is in production. And once that comes out, that will be definitely something I will probably get. Again, I didn't necessarily watch that show, but the fact that they're coming out with something that fits along the lines of the modular buildings, or can be incorporated into one, that's what I'm into. I'm into city builds, and those would go great as a city building. However, I'm not going to combine them all. I'm actually going to make a separate building for each one. That way, I have multiple buildings. I was talking to a friend the other day, and it's funny because if you want a full city, it's going to take 30 years if you stick with the modular lines, because they only come out with one a year. So if you kept with that mindset, like, yeah, it's been, I think, 13 years, and they've come out with 13 or 14 modulars, but at the end of the day, that's only really a city block. So moving on to bag 2. Okay, so I just finished bag 2, and again, so far I really like the details here. I really like some of the aspects that they did. I am a bit confused as to why they decided um, to what's it called? Use some of the pieces that they did. I mean, it's a little hard to look, but like these tiles here, or these plates here, that are just above the top, they went 4-2, 4-2, 4-2 all the way down, when they could have done sixes or eights or something like that to cut down the part pieces or part count. But on the reverse side, I think it kind of feels like they used those particular pieces in that way to add to the pieces. I do really like the detail, the lamp here, or I look at that and see Aladdin's lamp, which is one of the reasons I actually like it so much. But yeah, some of the details are great. I like the little nooks and crannies that they did here. I was a little confused as to why they only have one here. Why not do it on the other side? They gave you the piece for it, so I'm not exactly sure why they did that. I like the contrast in colors. I like the contrast in details. So overall, I'm really excited about this. I like it so far, and we are on to bag number 3. So that is finishing up bag 3. Again, a couple of things as far as I'm not really sure why they did what they did. So going back to bag 2, I was thinking about it. They should have put this in a different order. So as you put these on, they should have had you put on the tops. I don't understand why they had you put them on and then try to fit your fingers in there. I have big fingers, so that kind of bothered me a little bit. Now, as far as going back to what I was saying earlier, it's the same kind of situation. I don't really understand, other than trying to just fluff piece count, why they did some of the things that they did. So, for example, right here, they put 1 or 2 1x1 tiles. Why not just put 1 1x2 instead of 2 1x1s? I don't quite understand, other than to showcase more parts than really what they needed to. There was a couple other spots that were like that as well, where all they really had to do was combine the pieces. And I'm not that guy that wants everything combined. I do want piece counts. I want details and all that kind of fun stuff. But at the same time, I want it to be necessary. I mean, they could have easily put a 1x2 there. So yeah, that's about what I have for bag 3. So let's move on to bag 4. And this is going to be kind of a small bag. So I should get through this pretty quickly. Okay, so I apologize, guys, because I realized my camera wasn't on when I did bag 4 and the recap of bag 3. So what I showcased for the bag 3, so part of bag 2 were these pieces, and I went back to that in that I think it should have been a different order. As far as bag 3, there's a lot of good details, a lot of good stuff going on there. Not a whole lot that I didn't like, except for don't really understand why they decided the 1x1 tiles here instead of the a 1x2 tile. To me, that's just a way for them to fluff pieces or fluff the piece count. So I don't really quite understand why, why they did that. I guess it follows the rules, same as weddings. When in doubt, fluff it out, I guess. I don't really know why they did that. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. I like the details, and I like the build so far. The great techniques as far as the counter and all that kind of fun stuff. So that was bag 3 and 4. Now we're on to bag 5. And just another thing that I don't really quite get is, like, why, I mean, there's a lot of plastic here being wasted. I don't really understand. And I know they're pre-cut bags, but they've got to have, or they should have, different size bags for all that kind of fun stuff. I feel like it's a waste of space. It's a, waste of plastic for the bags, all that kind of fun stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me. But, that's above my pay grade, so we'll go with it. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention, going back to this, is don't really quite understand why this rod needs to be that big. I feel like it's way, far away from the wall, where they could have just, cut that in half or something. And so I don't really think that they needed that size. Alright guys, bag 6. So a couple of things I noticed. A couple of the pieces were in the wrong bags, which was a little disheartening and frustrating at times because you look at it and go, hey, where is this piece? And then it was in the wrong bag. So all in all, good area, good build. I really like what they did with this section here. There's not much to say. I mean, yeah. There you go. On to bag 6, final bag. Oh, actually, so they had you build the piano, but as of right now, prior to bag 6, they had you build this piano, I believe in bag 3 or 4, but it's not in the build yet. Not really wondering why. Oh, the other thing I wanted to pop out is it's really weird. They screwed up. They have you put the printed glass piece in, and then they literally, like 3 pages later, tell you to take it out and then flip it around. It's so weird. Anyway, on to bag 6. Final bag. And again, put it all down. Waste the space. right, guys, and B to B to B, that's all, folks. So I went ahead and finished the build. It took me, I'll look back, probably 3.5, 4 hours. But I took breaks in between because I had to eat dinner and stuff like that. So went ahead and put it together. A couple things I'm not sure of. As to why they did things the way that they did. So the mic stand is separate. We finally did put in the piano, but it took the place of the mic stand. So what was the point of putting the mic and the mic stand in just to take it out and put the piano in? I'm not sure if you can see this. They could have just put like an arm or something right here to just have the mic stand. You could literally put it, right down here if it would line up, but it doesn't because it's a crooked piece. There we go. It kind of does, not really. I don't want to. There we go. They could have easily, right there, I just showed you, they could have just extended this bar. In fact, I may go ahead and just switch these two bars out. Check this out. I'm just going to do that right now. So, take this little bar right here, switch it out with the sine bar. Pop that on. Now it's a taller mic stand. Put that piece in. I just had it. I'm also building upside down. Hold on. So, put this here. Put this here. See if this will work. Oh! Genius! Oh! Genius! Done. Did I miss that step? Was that... I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm going to call that part 1 because that took a little longer than I thought. I got probably about 2 hours of footage to edit down. I will see if that is officially a part 1 or this will be continued to a part 2 and post 2 different videos. But yeah, we will mock this. Oh, oh, we will mock this. Bump. All right, so, yeah, there you go.
Ooh, check out that video. Really, check it out. That one's good. But you know what? Check out this video. This one's really cool. Yeah, but you know what? This one's amazing. Oh my God, it's amazing. I just can't stop watching them. But you know what? I like them all, and I'm going to subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36bricks. That's patreon.com/36bricks, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day.